Hey everyone, John Haddock here for Think About Comics, and today I'm going to be talking about King Spawn issue 2. So, did issue 1, that was a mega issue. I enjoyed it. I thought Todd McFarlane's direction with Spawn lately has been nothing but awesome. You know, we're getting a lot of old school characters reintroduced to a new audience, and he's giving them a lot of fan justice. And he's just treating Spawn differently. I feel like I'm reading the old school Spawn to somewhat, and it's that old school Spawn feel that we're getting again, and I think that's why sales have been so good for this book, and a lot of people have been jumping back on it. But now, let's talk about the book. So, how can I say this? My biggest complaint with this new Spawn is, it's still Al Simmons, but how it's been approached is he's doing a lot of in the shadows work, and I know that was always a big thing for him back in the old days, but I just feel that, dude, you fought everybody from the Clown to Jason Wynn to Satan recently and beat him. It's like, dude, you don't really need to hide from anybody, and I get his whole powers are kind of confusing now, but I just want him to be out guns blazing, and we kind of get that. We also get him arguing with his team again, and we see how he's not the best leader for someone who's ex special forces, Green Beret, all this crazy stuff. When it comes to being a leader of his team Spawn, he's kind of struggling in that department, but I think he's going to get better. We also get to see him reunited with Terry Fitzgerald. You know, he's mad at him because he hid Cyan and he's not telling him where his daughter is, but it's for a good reason, because she's definitely a person who's on this playing field against the battle with Heaven and Hell and Spawn versus everybody in this crazy triple threat match that is just at the boiling point, and Earth is going to be the battlefield. I think what issue 2 does best is we get the reintroduction of Billy Kincaid, and one of the last times we saw Billy Kincaid was he was using his one of his newer abilities to where he's able to influence and take over people's bodies and jump from person. And Spawn and Sam and Twitch really didn't know how to fight him when he was able to do that, but they were able to trap him in the dead zone and kill the body that he was in, which got rid of him. But now he's kind of created this cult of Billy Kincaid, as you will, where he has all these where he has these followers, and they're going out and creating mass destruction in his name. And Spawn ends up in DC. He's trying to track these people down. He's trying to get some kind of feel for what Billy Kincaid's up to, where he is, so he can go meet him and take him down. And these people, his followers, are about to open fire on all these people who are visiting, the Lincoln Memorial down in DC. And out of nowhere, Spawn comes in the middle of the day and just takes on all the bullets, disarms them, takes them out, kills them, and everything. And he, at that moment, realizes that, holy cow, Billy Kincaid he's not only back, he's back with a vengeance, and he is more powerful than he's ever been, and he is going to be a force to reckon with in issue 3. And that's really it, guys. I mean, King Spawn is doing a very good job of telling just Spawn's role versus everyone else's. I think that's what King Spawn does a really good job at, and the main Spawn story just tells, how everything goes. And Gunslinger Spawn is probably going to tell, Gunslinger Spawn's point of view from it. But King Spawn is how other people view him and how he handles himself in his world and what the reaction is, while the other one just focuses on the whole continuity. But King Spawn 2, I thought it was a good book. I know I'm biased. I really enjoy Spawn, but man, they've been just knocking it out of the park. Everything with Spawn. The covers look amazing. We're having these new kind of cardstock covers, and we're not getting charged extra for. I know DC and DC especially is charging us $1 to $2 more. Better quality, better content, and just really cool fan service. And I have no problem going out and getting extra covers of this because they look cool. The quantity is great, and it's just, I feel like Image and Todd McFarlane are just providing a better service to the fans than the other companies are. And I think his sales are really proving, hey, look, if you don't treat your fans like crap, if you go out there and you give them content that they want and you supply it in a way that, makes it last, they'll buy more of your stuff. The only thing I wish he would do we got to get these hardcovers and reprints. We need a Spawn omnibus or an absolute to come back into sale. That's the only thing I need. But I'm telling you, King Spawn issue 2, great book. You guys got to check it out. As always, guys, hit us up with that like, subscribe, and definitely check us out in the comment section. I would love to talk to you guys about Spawn, answer any questions the best way I can do. And as always, thanks for checking us out.